Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This channel I'll be covering everything real estate, from selling, buying, renting, and investing. Welcome and thanks for joining today. All right. However, before I go into real estate, I just want to talk a little bit about myself. So this is just an introduction, right? I am Ifeanyi Odiaka, and I am a realtor based here within the GTA. I primarily service the area of Hamilton, Waterloo, Kitchener, and Niagara region, also Mississauga, and of course within the GTA. So if you have anything about real estate, you have questions, you need help, you can reach out to me. My contact is below in the channel. And you can also reach out to me through my website as well. And so let me dive in. Also, before I dive in, let me remind you, this is my first video, but I'll be releasing a lot videos on a weekly basis on real estate. And you subscribe to this video, okay? Subscribe so you get more information when I release those videos, or even newsletters or whatever, or newsletters on real estate. So you want to get first-hand information when they are available, as I'll release them as quickly as possible. Like I said, let's dive in. The question my friend asked was, is this the right time to buy a house? And I have two responses to this. The first one is, do I have the down payment to buy? Do I have the down payment to buy? I don't have to borrow from a lender just for down payment. Fine, if you have family members that you can borrow money from, that's perfectly okay. That's okay. However, if you don't have down payment, then you're not ready to buy a house. That's what I think. You might have a different opinion, but that's what I think. I believe that you should be financially able to take care of the first things first, right? So that you don't become house poor when you buy a house. So are you comfortable buying? Do you have the down payment ready? That is how you know if this is the right time to buy a house. What is my down payment might not be your down payment, right? If you don't have down payment, I don't think you're ready to buy a house. I don't think this is the right time for you to get into the real estate market. Focus first on saving, okay? And then secondly, what is the interest rate? What is the interest rate? What interest rates are you comfortable with? The interest rate that Mr. A is comfortable with is not the same interest rate that Mr. B is comfortable with. Neither is it the same interest rate that Mr. C is comfortable with. You might be comfortable with 1.5, the next person might be comfortable with 2.5. The next person might have an appetite for, you know what, I'm okay with 2%. Now, if you have a down payment and you're comfortable with the current interest rate, then voila, you are ready to get into the real estate market. You are ready to look into the possibility of buying your home. Well, this is addressing first-time home buyer, because again, my friend is a first-time home buyer. Second-time home buyer, third-time home buyers, those are veterans already. So this addresses that for me. Before you start asking other questions, before you start, going deeper, I think those two things is very comfortable, right? Now there are more questions to be asked about interest rates later on the line. However, the first thing is, what is the paid? How is it paid by the regulators right now? Okay, where's the interest rate set? All right. So if what it is right now, you're comfortable with it, and you have down payment, then you are, to my understanding, to my own belief, you are ready to go into the real estate. You're ready to buy a house. You're ready to ask more questions about buying a house. As a realtor, I've been in the realtor business for like 3 years. Yeah, I think 3 years or 3 years, thereabouts. It's been an interesting journey. But one thing I know for sure is I don't like seeing people becoming house poor after buying a house. right? So I think that is why this is really important. The financial capacity that you have first before even lending is very, very important questions, very important thing to consider before going into the real estate market, before even buying a house. Why a house as interesting as it is, you don't want to buy a house and become house poor. And so that's why I think these two informations is very important for you to have a baseline on before buying a house or before even thinking about buying a house, right? And so that is just what I want to address today. Like I mentioned, the next video I'll be talking more about first-time home buyers. Okay, and so don't forget to subscribe, look out for my videos, look out for information that I'll be sharing time to time in this channel and on my other social media platform. I'm on Facebook. You can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, on all platforms really. I'll have them in there. So feel free, reach out to me and we'll talk more about real estate. Have a good one. Talk to you later.